Most of us think we need better discipline or clearer goals. But what if we just don't know what's important to us anymore? There was a time with myself that everything appeared on the outside to be right and to feel normal. But actually for me, it just felt off. And it wasn't until then that I realised that I wasn't actually in alignment with my own values. About changing who you are. It's about recognising what already matters to you and letting that guide your choices. So what are values? So values are your inner compass that help guide you. They help you navigate choices and determine what's most important to you. While goals help you achieve what you want to set out to achieve, it's the values that help you behave along the way. They help you decide which path to take when you're up against decisions. Reviewing my values recently helped me realise that parts of my life no longer fit in the way they once did, and I'm currently in the middle of responding to that myself. It's quite a reminder really why values matter so much. They really truly shape what matters to us, and it actually shows us what we've outgrown. They hugely influence how we spend our time, how we spend our energy, and how we spend our money. But it also influences what gets our attention. So what values are not? Values are not goals. You know, our goals in the past might be to lose weight. Our goals might be setting ourselves up for retirement. Our goals might be what our travel plans are this year. You know, they're not goals. They're also not personality traits. They're not, I want to be kinder, or I want to be kinder or more organised or have better timekeeping. You know, they're not traits. I know in the past that you can achieve all your goals that you've set out for the year. You know, you've ticked them off, you've achieved all your goals, but you still feel unfulfilled. And they'll do that if they don't reflect your values. We often take on values simply by living our lives, responding to family expectations, responding to responsibilities and what felt necessary at the time. And we adapt to survive when we're really busy, when we've got demanding lives, and we also put others first for a long time. Also, when it can go unnoticed is when we have huge big life transitions that blur our identity, you know, midlife, approaching retirement, and particularly when your children leave home. So what happens when you ignore those signs and you ignore your values? Well, from experience, when I've ignored those values that are important to me, it comes up in resentment. You resent others. You feel irritated. You also feel disconnected from yourself. You start to feel restlessness. And I know one that's been important to me is when I kind of ask myself, well, is this it? You know, why I've reached all my goals, or almost all my goals this year, but why do I feel, is this it? One thing I've learned is that your values change, and every year or two, when things change, it's about reviewing the values that you are living to and decide whether they're still current? Do they still fit your lifestyle? And you're allowed to revisit them. That's what I've done most recently. And just awareness of them being different is progress in itself. In the next video, we'll explore where your values actually come from, whether that's family life, expectations, experiences that have shaped who you are today. Because once you know and understand how they're formed, it becomes so much easier to recognise the ones that truly shape you. So this week, I just want you to notice what feels meaningful to you and what doesn't. And that's where your values are already speaking to you. So one of mine basically is to allow myself my me time. And apart from a lovely relaxing bubble bath with candles, I do love a sauna. And as I was sitting in here this evening, I kind of thought of my own values and thought that it may be of huge interest to you if you are going through that phase of life at the moment where things don't seem to fit. They kind of feel a bit out of bonk. But on the outside looking in, it should feel great. Thanks for spending your time with me this evening, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.